your first name?
I'm not going to give you my first name.
Okay, and I don't have to sign this, right?
You do have to sign it.
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, like I explained to him, if you don't sign it, then you're going to be physically taken to jail.
Gotcha.
So you refusing to sign?
What's your name?
Officer Brooks, 7452.
What's the badge number?
I gave it to you 2 times, man.
Okay, I'm asking again.
And I'm not giving it to you.
Okay.
Are you going to sign it?
No, because I want your badge number.
That's fine. You want to put your hands behind your back for me? Hey, listen, my man. She said she's not signing it. Put your hands behind your back.
Sir,
Ma'am?
you're hurting me.
Okay. I'm asking you to put your hands behind your back.
Sir?
Put your hands behind your back. Stop me, man.
Sir.
Man, put your hand behind your back.
Come on.
I need you to back up.
I'm just saying, like,
I need you to back up.
You don't need to touch her like that.
She's not putting her hands behind her back.
I'm asking a question. All I'm doing is
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind
Mr.
You're
Brooks.
under arrest. Put your hands behind your back. I asked you to sign the ticket. You told me you're not signing it.
Sir,
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm asking you a question.
Okay. I'm letting you know. I'm not going to ask you again. I'm going to forcibly put your hands behind your back.
But, sir, Mr. Brooks, is this really necessary? Mr. Brooks.
Hold on.
Hey, listen, my
She
man.
needs
Back up.
to put her.
Can I?
Okay, you can put your phone down.
Okay, Mr. Brooks. Oh,
Come
my
on, sir.
God.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not saying that I'm refusing to sign the ticket. I'm going to sign the ticket.
You don't have an option now.
Hey, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I also want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this truth, and peace and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. Back at it through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Yeah, man, this ain't no new video on this. I seen this video a while back, but hey, the spirit led me to just speak on it real briefly, bring out some precepts. As you can see, hey man, a dude and his girl, I believe they was in a park. I don't know what they was doing out there. Maybe they was trying to get freaky, but they wasn't supposed to be in that area at that particular time. Police came, and pretty much what it seems like all that was going to happen was they was going to get a ticket. As you clearly see, that man was very quiet, but you saw what Eve was doing, steady running her mouth, all right, and turned that ticket into an arrest, man. And that is the whole theme of the majority of our women, man, both the man and the woman, how the man, all right, is very weak nowadays, and the female is very masculine, man. And this is completely against the scriptures, man. All right, so we'll bring these precepts out, and we'll start at Matthew chapter 4 and verse 7. Yahweh Shai said unto them, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. Okay, it makes perfect sense, man. Let me bring out this next precept in Romans. Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God, man. So again, in relation to tempting the Lord, you already was in a place that you wasn't supposed to be, whether we agree with, some of this man's laws or what have you. You turned the ticket into an arrest, man. All right. And it could have got very, very bad. You know what I mean? From then on out, man, the dude was, pushing up on the cop. He was getting, defensive because his girl was getting put in handcuffs. So he was getting all fidgety, and it could have got ugly out there. That is to say, both of them could have got put to sleep right then and there instead of just taking the ticket, man. But instead they wanted to tempt Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Let's go to Romans 13 and verse 1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers. And this is going into relation to the government, the powers that be. And even though Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is our power, we're still in our captivity, and we're still subject to the laws of the land. All right. For there is no power but of Yahweh. The powers that be are ordained of Yahweh. So we're talking about judges, the police, the government, period. We got to remember who's in charge here. And it's Yahweh. All right, Bahashem Yahweh Shah is the one that put these people over us and put the spirit on them to come up with these particular laws, all right, of the land. Okay, now we know to move with a certain level of wisdom and discernment. We know for sure, if nothing else, when it comes to that MOTB, man, we're not obeying, these people. We're going to keep our, eyes focused on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah and keep our trust and faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. That goes into Ecclesiastes 3 and starting at verse 1 is a time and a season for everything under the sun. Right now, it's time for us to kind of, play our role, but it's going to soon come a time where that's going to change and we're going to go against the grain and not bow down to this man and take that MOTB, man. But in relation to that particular situation, man, all right, we got to remember it is the Lord that put these people above us, man. And if all that happens to you and if all Esau Edom, even though it sounds like a Jake cop, we already know if you a cop, you with them, right? In the story. All right. But it is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah that put these people over us, and again, man, they turn a simple ticket. If all you're getting, if all Esau, that's what I was getting at. If all Esau is threatening you with is a ticket, and you seen what happens to some of our people, both men and women, when we get a little finicky, all right, during these traffic stops, man, it could end very badly. But if all he's threatening you with is a ticket, man, go ahead and shut up, all right, and take that ticket, man. All right, and we're gonna bring this out in Matthew to back that up. Matthew chapter 5 and verse 25. Agree with thine adversary quickly. All right, so that's what they should have been doing. All right, and the whole theme of this is the fact that man should have said something to his female. All right, he could have did it tactfully. Hey, chill out, boo, chill out, babe, whatever you call your girl. Or he could have got very vulgar, shut up, and hit her with the B word. Okay, but instead he was being a weak nigga, and that was his time. All right, your woman is out of order, man, and this is a very serious situation it was turning into. All right, you should have that dude should have put his foot down and said something. All right, and they could have possibly got up out that park and went somewhere else, whatever they was doing, you know what I mean, and could have went on about their business. But instead, she gets arrested, and I don't know what happened to that guy. But again, Matthew 5 verse 25, agree with thine adversary quickly whilst thou art in the way with them. And they were in the way of the adversary. They should have agreed quickly. All right, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge. And that's exactly what's about to happen. All right, now it was on a small level they was going to be delivered to the judge because they already didn't obey the laws of the land concerning the hours of that park. Okay, now they got more issues to deal with when they go before the judge, man. All right, and the judge delivered thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. And that's what we don't want, man. All right, and that's what we don't want. If we don't want to be put in further captivity if we don't have to be. And that goes back into not tempting the Lord. We're already in captivity. Trust me. You don't want to be in captivity, if that makes sense, man. All right, we got enough stuff to deal with outside those prison walls, man. It's pretty rough. It could get pretty rough. You get inside them walls, whether it's the county jail or prison, and you're not gonna like that too much, man. All right, if you're not about that life, man, and most Israelites aren't. They love their peaceful lives, man. Their folly lives, man. Ain't nobody trying to sit up in nobody's jail cell. Again, they should have agreed with thine adversary. They shouldn't have tempted Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. They should have obeyed Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah in relation to the laws of the land. All right. Let's see what we had. Matthew 3, 4. Well, a couple more precepts. Straight to the point. 1 Corinthians 14 and 40. Let all things be done decently and in order. And that's in relation to dealing with our adversary, and it's definitely in relation to the order of the man and the woman. All right, things should have been done decently and in order, which is to say, in that particular situation, especially because Eve was popping off at the mouth over a ticket, that man should have stepped in and kept things decently and in order. I'm telling you, you could see it clear as day. You know what I mean? He could have stopped her. All right. She wasn't, you could see the fear in her. All right. You know, her voice was trembling a little bit. She was very shaky. So she wasn't about that life. She just had spirits upon her that led her to be very difficult during that situation. Now look what happened. Now you gotta go bail your shouted out. You know, and now, like I said, I don't know if he got arrested too. All right. Should have been doing things decently and in order. OK. And that's why the Lord teaches us these things, man. So we know how to conduct ourselves during these real time situations, man. All right. It's not just a book. All right. This book it's alive. The words are alive, man. These things are written for our learning, man, our understanding. All right. So when we get in these situations, we know how to deal with it. All right. Dealing with the enemy, the adversary, and dealing with our women, our children. If our child, you know, was popping off at the mouth during a traffic stop, hey, we gotta, you know, put a stop to that, man. Lest, you know, we be delivered into the judge, into the officer, and cast into prison. Okay. 4, 5. All right. Let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 1. All right. Be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Hamashiach. All right. Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things and keep the ordinances, and I delivered them to you. All right. And here's the point. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is Yahweh. So there's your order right there, starting with Yahweh. All right. Hamashiach, Malak Yahweh Shai. All right, the man, the woman, the child of the nation of Israel. And I brought that out again, things being done decently and in order. And the Lord is teaching us a particular order as it relates to, you know, us, the woman and the child. All right. Well, him, his son. All right. Yahweh Shai, the man, the woman and the child of the nation of Israel. OK, so we got to remember that, bro. And again, that man should have realize these things that the Lord taught us through these scriptures, all right, through men, all right, to, again, kept that shit in line, kept his girl in line. Again, he could have been tactful with it, or he could have got aggressive with his girl, man. But I guarantee you, or, you know, if she had a little bit of respect for him, you know, then she would have listened. You know what I mean? If he would have said something. I don't know the dynamics of their relationship, okay, but, you know, maybe if he would have said something to her that could have prevented her from getting put in handcuffs and possibly getting a bullet in the back of her head, or getting a bullet put through his neck. You know what I mean? Because the dude was behind the car, and you know how they are. You know how the police is nowadays towards us, man, during these situations, man. All right. Get very paranoid. They're very paranoid, man. And it could have went left real quick again over a freaking, you know, minor traffic ticket or whatever type of ticket it was. It was a ticket, man. You know, pay the fine or whatever. You know, do your, you know, go to court or whatever, and that would have been the end of it. But now you got, like, you know, possibly more charges put upon you. All right, don't let them say you was resisting arrest and, you know, hit you with a obstruction charge, all type. You know how they do, man. You know how Esau Edom do. All right. See, 5, 6. Here we go. I'm going to Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 12. And it reads, as for my people, and here's the issue, all right? As for my people, children are their oppressors, and here's the point, and women rule over them. Hey, not the men of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, of course, because we understand the order, and we're not going to let the woman usurp authority over us, especially in situations like that. Okay, that is the perfect time for you to be a man, Jake, and stand up and tell your woman to be the hell quiet, man. Chill out. However you talk to her, man, you need to, you know, convey that to her, because she is the weaker vessel, and those spirits got up on her, and it put y'all both in a jeopardizing situation. Okay. As for my people, children are their oppressors and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy paths. And the Lord is really explaining to us, the women and the children are the ones running stuff right now, and it ain't supposed to be like that. Again, this ain't really going down with the men of Yahweh by Hashem and Yahushua, but for these 2/3, weak men, all right, it is so. Dudes crash out in the name of providing, taking care of, and not losing their family, all right, not losing that box, all right. And not losing their children, and they'll do, what I mean, they'll let them run all over them, man, all right, work to their fingers, work their fingers down to the bone, and in order to take care of those children and those women. They make all the decisions, the woman and the child, where the child want to go, what they want to do, and especially if they're not serving How Shem Shah, so-called Easter, let's, in the name of the child having a good time, let's go hunt and plant freaking eggs. You see what I'm saying? That's that woman and a child oppressing and ruling over, certain men. Again, that don't happen with us, the Wadi Harbah Shema Shai, because, we study to show ourselves approved. There's a certain spirit dealing with us, which, leads us to move with a certain level of wisdom, all right, knowledge and understanding. Okay, if that was us, we would have agreed with that adversary quick when we realized, oh snap, we wasn't supposed to be out here. I guess they was in Atlanta. I don't think they was from Atlanta, and they ain't know. They probably was out there trying to, get intimate out there in that part, or probably smoking some dope or something. Ain't no telling. You know what I mean? Ain't no telling what they was doing, but it was a simple, traffic ticket, man. All right, and it could have got ugly. I can't stress that enough. All right. Man, one more precept, man. I made the point, man, because, we don't want to be put in unnecessary situations, man. That was a very simple thing, man. That's why the Lord's teaching us these things. Hey, don't tempt Yahweh by Shem Shah. Again, hey, when it comes to that MOTB, hey, we're not bowing down and we're not going for it, man. But something like speeding, all right, tempting the Lord, obeying the laws of the land. All right, all right, you see the speed limit on the highway. I just saw a video with like a 16-year-old doing 132 on the freeway. You see what I'm saying? He was a Jake. You see what I'm saying? That's crazy. And what you expect them not to pull you over? That's like tempting the Lord, man. That's one thing, you know how they get camped out, all hiding in the woods, in the wood line, them state patrols. You know how they go on the highway. And Esau do be on some janky stuff out there. That's his own thing. But we don't want to tempt the Lord and just be doing dumb shit. All right. Say you want robbing a bank or something. That's dumb shit. You think you're not finna get seen about? That's tempting Yahweh Shem and Shai. And then you want to beg the Lord not to put you in prison when you done robbed the bank. That's not gonna fly, man. All right. So we don't want to tempt Yahweh Shem and Shai. All right. We want to serve him, and he's gonna protect us from these things, man. All right. It's already been put to the test, man. It's already been proven that if we serve Yahweh Shem Shai, be obedient to the best of our ability, then he's gonna be with us, man, and protect us in situations such as that, man. Already gonna bless us with a certain spirit to it wouldn't even got to that point with us, man. You know how it is, especially if you done dealt with them boys before. You already know what to do. And again, if all they're threatening you with, if they're not threatening you with, they wasn't putting in handcuffs at first. That dude wasn't in handcuffs. He was just like, sign this ticket. All you had to do, Eve, sign a ticket. You in the wrong, man. Maybe you didn't see the sign in the park, or maybe they didn't have it posted, but you see, okay, damn, makes sense, right? That's usually in all parks, you know what I mean? Usually most parks, they got a certain hours that it's open and certain hours that it's not. All right, you making stuff difficult. Even again, y'all could have lost y'all life. All right, and this is why in Isaiah. Oh, no, not Isaiah. Timothy. First Timothy. Yeah, here we go. First Timothy chapter 2 and verse 11, I do believe. Yep. Straight to the point, right? Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection, all right? But I suffer not a woman to teach nor usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence, man, that's definitely in relation to, teaching these scriptures, man. But that goes into your everyday life, and especially situations like that. That was a perfect time for that man to respect the order that the Lord had, and quiet his woman down. She should have been quiet, man. Again, I saw it. I saw her body language. She looked very timid out there, very scared. The dude, for the most part, he was pretty chill, silent, just letting it all play out, because he knew all that was gonna happen was they was gonna get a ticket. But him being a weak man, you saw it progress and progress and progress to the point where she got arrested. And then when she got arrested, it was, oh, I'm gonna sign a ticket. You just said you wasn't gonna sign shit, and you asking for a dude badge number, and I don't know what you think you finna do with badge numbers and all that. That ain't gonna do nothing. All right. The dude was quiet. He already knew it. Hey, we done messed up. They done got us. All right. I'm chilling. But he didn't say anything to his woman. A simple, just chill. He could just chill. Just one word, chill. Could have alleviated that situation. But now, as she's put in handcuffs and the situation started to escalate. Okay. And that's the whole point on that, man. All right, just gotta remember, don't tempt Yahweh by Hashem Shai, man. All right, yeah, cause hey, man, I got pulled over not too long ago for insurance and all that, man. And shit, the dude, he was pretty cool, man. He let for the most part, he let me go. Let me go. You know what I mean? He didn't take my car. My insurance was, not up to date. You know how it happens. Stuff happens, man. You know what I mean? It wasn't up to date. But usually when that happens, man, you gotta and then take your car and all that, man. But he let me keep the whip and all that. So, all praises to Yahweh Shema Shah. You see what I'm saying? I was kind of like, kind of a little upset how he jumped behind me like that, but I didn't tempt Yahweh Shema Shah and make the situation worse, man. I ain't no yes sir, no sir to this nigga and all that. Now I ain't bowing down to that level. All right, but you do things decently and in order. You be cordial out there, man. And the Lord, you know what I mean? He might let you slide, man. Or, you go the other route, tempt Yahweh Shema Shai, don't obey the laws of the land, all right? And you'll be put in jail, all right? Or worse, prison, or worse, put to sleep, all right? So we just got to remember that, man. Don't tempt Yahweh Shema Shai. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear, again, to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Until next time, hey, Shalom.